Continuing part 2, the world of the names. The king. The king of the world of Persia and Media is called Ahasuerus. He is the king of the world of the measure of the 400. According to a legend, he is the sixth of the 10 kings who rule the whole world, the universe. There are the 10 facets into which the world expands from its source of origin. Owing to their place in the nucleus, they also give expression in a certain order of precedence in the time of this world as well as in the time of man. The first king is the Lord, bearing the name of Hashem Sebaoth. The second is Nimrod, the great hunter. The third is Pharaoh, the ruler of the world as Mitzrayim. The fourth is the kingship of Israel with the figures of David and Solomon. Then comes Nebuchadnezzar, king of Babylon, who destroys the temple and with whom starts the exile. So the sixth is Ahasuerus, the king in the story of Esther. The seventh is Javan, Ionia, with which is meant the Greek. The eighth is the realm of Edom, Esau. The ninth is that of the Messiah, the anointed, the son of David. And as the 10th, there is the Lord Sabaoth, again as king of the world. About these 10 kings it is said that at one time they ruled the world, and the time will come when they shall rule it again. In their totality, in fact. They form that which is the world, that which is man. Ancient lore gives a circumstantial description of King Ahasuerus. The characterization can be summed up in words, a vicious fool. It should not be considered a vindictive description on account of the fright and the fears which Ahasuerus causes man to undergo in the story of Esther. No, indeed, for the king of Persia and Media really is a vicious fool. One should realize that we are here concerned with the story from another world. Why then is he a fool? This king, as king of the exile, in fact, governs the laws which keep the exile intact. Without these laws, the world could not possibly exist. That is what Ahasuerus maintains. Rightly so, from his point of view. The world of duality can only exist if certain laws of balance obtain. There is action and reaction, good and bad, weight and counterweight. They are the laws through which the world of exile finds expression. It is the duality of the paradox, also the duality, which calls forth the secret, the mystery, just as Ahasuerus actually calls forth the mystery, the Nistar, Esther. Abolition of these laws, according to Ahasuerus, would mean elimination of the universe. He is the king because the world of form of the exile finds expression in such a king. The world of the exile thinks it possesses the character of eternity because of this principle of balance. This principle pervades all the realms. There are the laws of balance in the universe. Observation teaches them. One perceives an eternal evolution according to fixed laws. One knows the natural laws in every sphere of phenomena. The laws of gravitation, heredity, the laws of chemistry, etc. People try to trace back these natural laws as far as possible. They even hope to discover them in the sphere of the spiritual sciences, to find norms, standards there as well. In that case, there are standards of behavior which people will then have to adhere to, of their own free will or otherwise with a little medical or psychological assistance. Natural laws offer tranquility to the investigator of the phenomenal world. In that case, he counts himself to the court of Ahasuerus. Natural laws cause the world to be known. On account of them, one gets a grip on the world. Through those laws, one can rule, dominate. In the matter of pronouncing judgment on man, these laws of duality are applied. Who is good is rewarded, who is not is punished. Practice of these laws comes before all, for they are everything. Without these laws, the world of duality would fall into chaos, both in the physical and socio-political sense. It goes without saying that the consistent application of these laws is harsh, cruel, vicious. That is why Ahasuerus is called vicious, for consistent application means that the weak loses, the diseased dies, the aged disappears. These laws are relentless. unless it serves their purpose to be lenient, that is to say, if further development of the operation of the law is served thereby. But this is not all. The most characteristic thing about Ahasuerus is that he is a fool. His foolishness lies in his conviction that natural laws cannot be abolished, that his laws, his world, the world of Persia and Media, cannot be eliminated. They are the laws of the Medes and the Persians, as they have passed from this tradition into common parlance. Natural laws are immutable. People say in the world of Ahasuerus, the world would not cease to exist if one could not rely on natural laws operating. From the point of view of the exile in Porus Umodai, that is what the world indeed looks like. Everybody that lives in it is convinced of it. Everybody, anyway. The story will show that movement arises. Drama gets an added accent, for the very reason that it is not everybody that will accept it as an indisputable fact. The Neshama, the Vri, the 36 know another reality. We shall come across it by and by. According to Ahasuerus, the laws of the Medes and Persians operate. What falls just falls. It falls so beautifully that in this world we can compute how rapidly it falls and when it will get down there. Anyone maintaining that it need not fall any further, if suddenly anything else should happen, is a fool, is irritating. Anyone maintaining that there are peripheries of our phenomena, where these laws of Medes and Persians evidently do not fully operate, is similarly swept aside as troublesome. People don't suffer any interferences in their pretense of being lord of the castle. Miracles, too, are annoying in such a world. Interesting, maybe, but that is all. Miracles also interfere with the illusion. Natural laws are the fundamentals of the world, this world, and is not Ahasuerus king of all this world? The fool. Ahasuerus believes natural laws cannot be abolished and makes the whole of the world which he rules believe it, and that is why Ahasuerus is a fool and will remain a fool unto all eternity. For from the point of view of the Neshama, from the point of view of what ultimately persists as the course of the world, this belief that natural laws cannot be abolished is a mark of ignorance. The belief in the complete and absolute operation of natural laws is a sign of narrow-mindedness. Does man in the world of the exile really know no better? The inhabitants of Porus Umada indeed do not know any better. Obviously, there is but one who is not ready to prostrate himself before these laws. That one person, Mordecai, proves able to stop all development. Not only that, he proves able to reverse it. It is again the inconspicuous, seemingly defenseless presence of the Neshama operating here. Is not she also to be found, like a Mordecai, hidden in every individual in that exile, inconspicuous, yet so exasperating? Like Mordecai abiding in the outer court close to the king. The world of the exile believes implicitly in the laws of the Medes and the Persians. It grieves if these laws announce downfall, destruction. It is the world in the facet of Ahasuerus, a necessary constituent of creation, of the universe, as one might put it in our terminology. Ahasuerus is one of the 10. He was so and shall be so. The facet of natural law simply must be valid. The sixth king is the expression of this facet. That is why he must be a harsh and foolish king, as seen from the human standpoint. Harsh because of his foolishness, his limitations. Does not he really know any better? He knows no better, for his is only a limited realm, although he is convinced he rules the whole world. The story relates at the very beginning that Ahasuerus reigned from India even unto Ethiopia over 127 provinces. It is considered a very great number, and people do not wonder why the 127 are ever so emphatically stated. Whenever those immutable laws manifest themselves, the number 127 presents itself. The Midrash, ancient lore, again offers the key to the mystery. For those numerous provinces, those numerous realms which Ahasuerus rules with his laws, which he dominates as porus umadai, with the power of the 400, are not comprehensive. Ahasuerus' universe is limited. A real king can rule 254, at least as frontier area, 253 or 252. Ahasuerus merely possesses half of it. The world of natural laws, the world in the aspect of exile where natural laws manifest themselves with emphatic immutability, only pertains to one side of reality. It is foolish that this world thinks that she controls everything and that there is nothing beyond.